All right, after a month training for over-the-board classical games, I decided to get back to my online blitz, and I went up 86 points using this very simple setup with d4 and g3 specifically. And the idea is, after g3, black could play d5, right, and you get into these positions, or they could play g6, trying to get into a King's Indian defense. Now, this is the reason why I played g3 first. After bishop g2, bishop g7, e4, I transposed into a Pierce defense. So maybe my opponent plays King's Indian, but he doesn't play or doesn't like the Pierce defense. So after e4, after knight c3, there's no c4. So this is a King's pawn opening Pierce defense. And my plan is very simple. I like to bring the knight to g from g to e2. Knight f3, you run into this pin on g4. I don't like it. So I just go to e2, followed by castling, then h3, preventing knight g4, bishop e3, queen d2. From here, bring the rook to the center. Bishop could go to h6, or you could even play f4. Very nice position. Now, what if instead they play pawn to d5? Well, we're going to do something I learned from Aronian. And when I came from Cuba, I didn't play for a long time. When I started to play again, I used to play the King's Indian attack, and sometimes I would play g3, right? They transposed bishop g to e2. We simply get into what I like to call the lazy Catalan. Lazy Catalan because I never played c4, so I don't have to memorize what to do if they accept the gambit and things like that, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I castled, and then what I like to do is knight b to d2. Let's say they go knight b to d7, rook to e1, and then after, let's say, b6, in the Catalan, I always told my students, hey, you could just play c4 now. And if they take, you don't have to wait to recapture. You could do it right away, right? Well, the reason why I put the rook on e1 is because I want to break on e4. And my opponent is always happy to go for it because they're going to gain a tempo. So after rook e4, they go knight f6. I need to move the rook again. And then after bishop b7, you could go bishop f4, or you could go c3 first. It doesn't matter. Now you're fighting for the e5 square. You get a very nice position, and you can see on my chess.com account for the last month, this is all I've played. I went up 86 points in rating. I think I have like a 60-something% win rate with the white pieces. If you don't like these quiet setups, I understand, but if you do, have fun with it.